Hi, and welcome to the Handshakes Guide for White People. I'm your host, Anthony.
My name is Philip. As a white person, have you ever tried to give a handshake to a minority and they're just so much cooler than you are, and you try to do a handshake but you just can't keep up because you're white? You just can't seem to, give a good swaggy handshake. Fear no more, because we're here to teach you how to give a good handshake to cool people.
Today, you get to be the minority, white guy. This is necessary for events such as parties, hanging out with your friends, gangbangs, orgies, and so much more. All right, this first handshake that we see here is the Firmy Dirmy. This one is most commonly used by the white folk. You'll never see a minority doing this handshake unless it's for business purposes. So some of the early signs that you'll be receiving the Firmy Dirmy, that's what she said, is that the person will be... Can you shut up? Some of the early indications that you'll be receiving a Firmy Dirmy are a completely outstretched arm with the hand flat pointed directly at you. It's a very non-hostile approach. You simply need to grab the other person's hand and firmly grasp it, and then you shake up and down about 20 degrees, no more than 5 up and down motions, with the same amount of firmness that you would grab a stick.
This next one is called the slide and clasp. This one is typically found at frat parties when you go to give somebody a handshake and they say, bro. Some telltale signs that a slide and clasp are coming. The arm is outstretched like this instead of in front of the person. So when the arm is out like this, your arm should do the same. Hit their hand, slide a little bit, and clasp. Keep your firmness at about 3 out of 10. You don't want it to be too loose, but you also want to establish some dominance.
This next handshake is called the swift punch, named after the smooth motion from the sliding of the hands to the hard fist bump right afterwards. Some early indications that you'll be receiving one of these is that the person, similar to the Firmy Dirmy, will have their arm just extended and pointed at you, but except slightly open so they know it's coming into a sliding motion. For the fist bump part of the handshake, you want to hit the other person's fist with, on about a scale of 1 to how hard my dad hits me, about like a 3.
This is the third and final slide variation. This one is the least common. It's typically done from cool person to cool person. In other words, you won't be doing this yourself. Hit, slide, do the thing. However, you keep a loose hand for this one. And if they point their finger at you, you point your finger back. So it's like...
This next one's called the bring it in, because you bring it in, so to speak. An indication that this one is coming on is that you are lovers with the person that...
No, that's not just... No, that's a different one.
I don't know, it's kind of gay. You like touch. Alright, I guess it's not gay. An indication that this one is coming on is that the person does not really stop moving towards you. This is when you hug them back. And then at the end, you just fucking stop. You let go of their damn hand. For the love of God.
So what have we learned here today? We've learned how to give a handshake to a cool person, assuming you're not cool, which, if you're subscribed to this channel, you're not.
We've learned how to do this in 5 different ways. Can't blend in because of the color of your skin? Blend in with the color of your handshake.
Karen, I want my damn kids back.